The Incompetent Way to Make Money in Crossout number 17. Shop bought packs. Now last video, and I showed you the oppressor price over time, and I was at a loss to explain this dip. On November 29th, the price went down. I thought, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting the price to go up, because on the 29th it was announced going to need the oppressor to make the Imp, the gun that you'll be able to make with resources gained from the new adventure mode. And at the time I thought, oh, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. It's an anomaly. We'll gloss over this. But now I've realised what happened to push the price down, and what happened was this. A new Pioneers Pack wholesale recall available in the shop for only €20. That came into the shop and started being sold on the 29th as well, because it gives you early access to the adventure mode. And people were buying this pack in order to get early access to the adventure, start playing it and see what's going on, and start collecting the shells, the new resources. But also with this pack you get a build. Let's have a look in blueprints because you get a better view of what's in there. There it is. If we look at the parts list, there is an oppressor. So people were buying the packs for the access, they were getting an oppressor, saying, I've already got one, I don't need another one, I'll put it on the market and sell. And so there's been a flood of oppressors coming onto the market, it's outstripped demand, and the price has dropped. But that gives us an opportunity for profit, because with the flood of oppressors coming onto the market, the price has gone down. In fact, it's gone down so low, it is now cheaper to buy an oppressor, as long as you're willing to wait a little bit for it, at 310 coins, than it is to make it at 316 coins. If you scrape together the scrap metal, the wires, the copper, the plastic, the bat, the shiv, the hardcore, and the pay for the bench, it costs you 316 coins to make an oppressor, whereas you can buy it on the market for 310. So if you reckon that after early access to adventure finishes and everybody can get into adventure, that the price of the oppressor is going to come up, which I think it will. The demand will be there, and I don't think you'll be met by people buying the pack with the oppressor in it, because most of what you're paying for is the early access, and you won't need early access anymore. Everybody will have access anyway. So the number of packs being sold will drop, and the number of oppressors coming onto the market will drop. At the same time, the demand for oppressor will increase. So I reckon the oppressor is going to go up in price as soon as adventure becomes accessible by everybody. So I'm going to buy a few oppressors at 310 coins, because it's cheaper than making them, because I want to stock up on them for when adventure opens. New packs in the shop are also an opportunity for a loss. If I'm wrong and the pack keeps on selling, there's no more oppressors are coming in the market and the price is going to stay down. And I got stung by that before with the Bumblebee, because the Bumblebee is one of the blue paints that you can make from fusing a white paint. And all those paints were hanging around, bouncing around between sort of 300, 600 coins. So when the Bumblebee price came down from 600 down to 300, I thought, I'll buy a Bumblebee paint. I wanted a Bumblebee paint. I'll have one now, it's cheap. And then it came down a bit more, so I bought a load. That's really cheap for a blue fused paint. I'm going to buy a load. I bought 20 odd. And then the price kept on going down. And this was back this way. I was buying sort of up here, 350, 300 odd. And then the price went down and down and down and down. and it was because there was a pack in the shop with a bumblebee painting. And as far as I'm aware, that's the first time a fused paint has been sold in the pack in the shop. They've always had relic paints, not ones you can make, but ones are completely out, only available, only come into the market from the packs. So when a pack starts selling, all the parts of it, the engines, the wheels, the decor, the stickers, their prices come down because they're coming into the market and they're outstripping demand. So I got stunk. So I made a loss. If I sold now, I'd make a loss of over 150 coins on each paint. So I've got 20 odd paints sitting in my storage, and I'm hoping that eventually, when the pack stops being sold, the price will rise again and I can sell them for a profit. Well, or at least make my money back, as opposed to make a whacking huge loss. So in summary then, when a new pack comes into the shop, you should go into the blueprints and have a look at it and see what's in there, and then figure that all the parts, all the paints, everything in there, the price of them is going to drop, and you need to figure that into your financial calculations. Hope this video has been a useful warning for you, and I'll see you all on the next Dangerously Incompetent show. Bye for now.